Hi guys, welcome back to Bobby and Cece. So we are here to bring you super late stuff as per usual because we're never on time. So
it is what it is, okay? 2021 has not been any better.
No, just in case you're wondering, it's no.
It's still no.
If you didn't know, it's no. Anyway, welcome to our
Whose box is better?
Our Boxy Luxes
for December of 2020. Basically, in a nutshell, most of our Boxy Luxe was the same stuff. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be like a short recap on kind of what it is and how we feel about it, like a smidge. So this isn't going to be super long. We're just going to like pump through it. So if you have any other questions about anything that maybe we're not mentioning in the, like, write it down there in the comments below and then we'll just like
fill you in
if you have any questions specifically about a product, since it's like, you know,
yes,
most of it. We didn't use all of it, so
no. So also don't forget to subscribe, like if you like content like this. Sorry if this one's not the most exciting, but like we got exciting stuff.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in there.
Something in there is great. So
but yeah, we'll roll our intro and then talk. Okay, so we're gonna run through what was not used first because there's one product that just wasn't used at all. Because we're gonna eventually give it away. Sorry for the crinkles.
Yeah. So
or not.
We're not really sorry. So this is the iconic London Blaze Chaser face palette. Neither of us used this because we both have recently got face palettes in a Boxy charm, and just for me personally, the colors are very similar to other palettes that I have, and I wasn't excited enough to like pull it out and try to give it a go. So we didn't use this.
Yes. So my explanation is pretty much the same explanation. It looks so much like every other face palette because I'm the queen of getting face palettes in every box that I ever get. So we're going to let someone else use that as opposed to wasting it.
Woot.
The next thing that we both got, one of us used, one of us did not use, was this Luxe gold and glitter or something.
Yeah, it's like glitter and gold Luxe brush set. I did not use this either because, again, I have a million brushes and we'll be able to pass this along to somebody else instead of hoarding it in the makeup collection. I mean, my brushes are extensive already, so.
I like it. I like it a lot. I've used almost all of them. The only one I didn't use was that, like, not angled, but the really skinny, longer one that's like used for contouring. That I didn't use, but I really like them. I already knew I liked Luxe quality brushes, so I kept them and I use them a lot. They're good. They're really good. So
there's an opinion on that one.
Yes. Okay, next is the Hip Dot palette, which I have on my eyes, and I think Bobby also has part of it on her eyes.
I do have part of it on my eyes. So this is the Hip Dot palette. She's really cute. This works just as amazingly.
No,
is this one yours or mine?
I don't know.
If it's, hold on. I think this one's mine.
Okay.
It is what it is at this rate.
It's that day. Okay, well, it broke if you didn't see that. Well, that sucks. It's a really good palette, though.
Yeah, it is.
Today.
It's great. I really like the, Ojos. I was like, is that supposed to say solo backwards? Brain farts all the time. I really like the Ojos, which is,
I also like
the orange up here. I've used most of the colors in the palette, so I'm actually thinking this one might not be mine. Because I used almost all the colors in it, as I love greens and blues. I didn't have any problems with any of them.
Yeah, I also didn't, and I also had a friend use it as well when she came over, and she really liked the quality of it as well. Don't judge my look today because one of the things I have effed it up a little bit. So, I mean, it looks fine, but it's like not my fave. Fine, it's not the end of the world. The whole thing's not broken. So
yeah, just the one, and we can probably repress it. They're really nice. Like the formula and texture is really nice. They go really great on the eyes. I didn't have any skipping with it, which I have a major issue with a lot of other palettes is skipping on my eyelids.
Yeah. Okay, next product is the Good Jeans by Sunday Riley. I already told you guys how I felt about this when I unboxed it. I've already used it before a lot and I like it a lot. So
yeah, I also really like it. It does burn a little bit when you use it. At least for me, it does burn a little bit around my nose and on my chin, which I have acne on my chin, so I imagine that's kind of where the burning is coming from, and I do have very sensitive on the sides of my nose, but it's not burning enough to not want to use it. I do feel like my skin texture on my forehead has changed significantly since I started using it.
Yeah, lactic acid's really nice. I don't have the burning problem, but I don't have a lot of acne, but when I do get acne, it does do that, and it's because it's an acid, I assume.
Yeah.
So, but y'all
Still
know
great.
how I feel. It's really great.
Still great.
So I'm just gonna whip through 2 of mine. And the reason why this Boxy Charm thing is not super exciting is because not only did we get almost all the same stuff, but the rest of the stuff that we got, either Bobby already has it or like has used it. So the lip liners, the Ace Beauty lip liners, we already know how we feel because we talked about those because Bobby already has them.
And Bobby loves them.
And then the mask, the glow mask, Bobby also already has, and we have a video where we
have a
used
whole
it.
video using it.
So they're really not that exciting.
Oh, the teeth whitening thing.
Oh, and the teeth whitening thing. You can
watch
that.
the video of us using that because that has actual in the moment thoughts and opinions on the whole use of the situation. So definitely watch
Please
that
go
one.
watch it.
It's funny.
We struggled for you.
We did struggle for you.
It was a struggle. So bad.
Oh my goodness. So the dagger liner, you know how I feel about it. This is one of my absolute favorite products ever, amen. You know, because you watch all of our other videos where I've talked about it. The sponge. I got a big sponge and then the little one has
rolled away.
She ran away because she didn't want to be in the video. But they're not bad sponges by any means. They're not the best sponges I've ever used. I would recommend the Real Techniques cashmere sponges over this, as I do prefer those to this. However, I didn't have any issues with it. They're really like soft and squishy and I'm still using it, even though I'm fairly certain it has mold on it. After I wet it and used it the last time I had it, or I wet it to see if it worked. I hadn't even used it yet. I wet it to see if it worked. I put it back in the little baggies. I took it home with me. I didn't take them out of the package, that little baggie, until the following day. And
there's like a green spot on it.
Here, I'm trying to find there's multiple spots.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if you will be able to see at all. Put this down. But there are little spots up here towards the top. There's about 4 of them, I think. And all of those spots, I think it's mold. I still used it afterwards because I'm a daring soul and I wanted to be able to let you guys know if it worked well or not. I didn't notice anything fun about the color changing, for sure. Like, I didn't really, like, when you're using a beauty blender, it's not like, oh my god, it's a color changing beauty blender.
Right, like,
look
no
at
one
it.
really.
You're like beating your face with it.
Well, and then it gets product on it. And then
right, and then it kind of loses all of its fun. But I can tell you, so this is it grown, and Cece saw it when it was, like, sad and little, you know, before you put the water in it, and the spots, the mold spots look worse when it's dry. So they definitely looked a lot like, they look almost like lipstick marks right now, but before I got it wet, I mean, it was a little spots. Like brown and green, and then I got it wet and it just looked better. I don't know, but I do think it is mold, so be careful putting a sponge, any sponge, not just this sponge, but any sponge wet away and leaving it, because that water can create mold and bacteria, and you don't want that for your face.
Yes.
So
just
this is gonna go somewhere called the garbage, which is real sad because it's nice and squishy, but it's moldy, and I have other ones that are not. So
yes. Okay, so my last thing, pretty sure it's my last thing, are these little sticks. They're the hot mess sticks. They are a hot mess. These, I used them for the first time today, and they're not like the worst, but I don't think I have had more creasing immediately than anything. And it's not like that bad of creasing, but there's creasing, and it was creasing when I was putting it on my eye. And there's eye primer underneath it. It's my favorite eye primer. I thought it wouldn't do that, so it's doing that, and I don't like that.
Right, and if you have other products that work very similarly,
they're not worth it, because these are kind of expensive. I don't have the black one right now, but I used the green one. And the green one seemed the most promising at the time when we were swatching them.
Yeah.
So I had high hopes. It's just not worth it, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
They usually aren't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really care for crayon kind of things. I think I said that in the Boxy Charm video, which, sorry about it, it's like going up like...
Yeah, we forgot.
Close to this, my bad.
Yeah, oops. But...
shit's been going down in our lives.
The other thing I will say, though, they blend really easily, so...
Yeah. So if it's your tea and you want to do the extra work and you're okay with how it sits, it might be for you, but...
Oh, and I will also say, I did set it with the hip dot palette, so, like, if any creasing were to happen, I set it so that it wouldn't crease, and it's still creasing, just so you know.
Just so you are aware here. All right, so I didn't realize this is, and I'm pretty sure I know what happened to this, but this lid is, like, popping off. Look at that.
Well, now you can stab someone.
All right, so the last thing that I have is the Lifestyle & Co. Temple Rub, the Calming Temple Rub. I only use it a handful of times because I waited until I had a stupid headache in order to use it, because I was like, nothing is working. Maybe this will, like, set me over the edge. I don't know if it did anything. It smells really good. I think that if I didn't use it when I had headaches, that maybe if I was just trying to use it to like calm an anxiety, the scent might make me feel a little bit better, but I definitely wouldn't use this as like a rescue by any means, which is kind of what I was testing it with.
Probably
it smells fantastic.
Yeah, this is the one that was leaking, right?
Yeah, it smells great. I actually have a cuticle oil by the same brand, the Lifestyle Co., and the cuticle oil also is a little messy. So it's like the ball, like the little broly ball in here. She's just not like, I don't know.
Well, it's a pretty thin oil.
I mean, like, look at it. It's like coating the outside. It smells really great. And again, I think if I rubbed it on my wrist and I was really anxious and maybe I smelled it, it might make me feel a little bit better, but I didn't really notice that while I was trying it out, which is a smidge on the sad side.
I know, we were kind of hoping it would be
I was really hoping that it would be like great, but I didn't really notice anything amazing happening with it, so.
Yeah. So that is our thoughts and feelings. This was really short. I'm sorry that we didn't have anything more exciting to say, because it was just kind of like
meh. The box was kind of meh, and then here we are.
Yeah, it's not like anything was bad. Like nothing was bad, you know?
It just wasn't super exciting.
Yeah.
And we got the same box. It's not as much, like, the battle isn't as great when there's... Because
the
honestly,
stuff.
To be 100% honest, between our boxes, only one thing she had...
was something that you did not already get.
There's only one thing that I haven't tried that she got and that she didn't really care for. And out of the stuff that I have, she hasn't used 2 of the products that I have, but one of them molded and one of them, I don't know if it works. So you know what I mean? Like,
right, it's really like...
It really is like up in the air. You know, so there isn't really a box that's better, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They're equally
I was kind of hoping that like December, like a present to me would be a lot more exciting, but it really wasn't.
Unfortunately.
Because I needed that. My life needs that right now.
But we obviously have another one coming because you know what month it is. It's January. Wow, it is really
January?
January. We have another Boxy term unboxing. And hopefully the stuff in those is better to bring our moods up.
Yes. We'll find out. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching. Thanks. We're going to leave now. Bye.
Bye. PTFO, homie.
Good content.
Good content right here. I'm like, I don't know what's what anymore. And we will have another Boxy opening thing, and hopefully I can't English. I quit.